Hi, my name is Christina Lee. This is my inclusive classroom presentation for Module 5, continuing from my previous discussion about vulnerable student populations. In this presentation, I focus again on gender identity, building on my earlier experience with Alex and sharing how classroom inclusion connects with the policy and real teaching moments. Slide 2, summary of reading and viewings. The readings and videos from the past 2 weeks helped me think more deeply about what inclusion really looks like in early education. The DEC and NAEYC joint position statement reminded me that access, participation, and support must all be present for inclusion to succeed. The book Tate and the Pink Coat showed how a classroom's response to a child's gender expression can affect their self confidence. These materials made me reflect on how even small choices, like the words we use or the toys we offer, can shape whether a child feels seen and accepted. Reviewing them again helped me understand them from a stronger and more personal perspective. New concept I learned. One new concept I learned this week is the link between gender identity and long-term challenges like a homelessness, mental health issues, and dropping out of school. Gender diverse youth are represented among homeless populations and often struggle with anxiety or depression. If children are excluded or misunderstood in early learning environments, it can hurt their development and confidence. This helped me realize how early support and protection are truly necessary. What we do in preschool classroom really does matter for their future. Policy in action. The 2009 DEC and NAEYC joint position statement defines inclusion as involving access, participation, and supports. In Alex's case, our school and all the teachers provided access and participation, but stronger supports were missing. There were no peer education, actually, really very limited education or teacher training to help us respond well to his needs. This showed me that inclusion is not just about having the right policy, it is about how we apply that policy in our everyday classroom routines and interactions. My experience with Alex. Alex was a 5-year old boy who liked wearing pink. He loved the ballet class and all the bracelets and bring a doll every time and all the activities that he chose that some people think are only for girls. His parents were supportive, very, very supportive, and encouraged us to let him express himself freely. Our teaching team respected that, but Alex still felt left out by some classmates. A few parents also shared the concerns. And Actually, eventually, his family chose to withdraw him. This experience taught me how important it is for both teachers and families to be united in supporting inclusion. When we are not on the same page, the children feels the result the most. Reflection on policy impact. This policy can support children's development if it is used fully and consistently. It helps to create a safe space where all children can be themselves. But if schools only treat inclusion as a checklist and do not give a proper training, some children may still feel unsafe and unseen. In Alex's case, our intentions were good, but without strong follow through, it was not enough. That is why inclusion needs everyone, not just the teachers, but also families and support staff. Conclusion and advocacy. This project reminded me that inclusion must be ongoing and intentional. We cannot assume policies alone are enough. As educators, we must always reflect on how our words, actions, and classroom materials affect the way children feel. I will continue to advocate for safe, inclusive classrooms where every child, including those exploring gender identity, feels fully supported. Inclusion is not just a goal, it is something we live out every day in the way we treat children. Thank you for listening.